work
Mm.
with these kids that are coming from adverse situations every day. I see their struggles. I see their instability at home. I
Mm.
see what is the product of why they're failing. And so sometimes the kid, it's not their fault. They come from an atmosphere and an environment where they wake up and they're at the bottom. They wake up and they're already in the negative. You get what I mean? So
Mm.
I understand totally how we have to give them a trade and outlet. And sometimes, if financially education and if financially you can't go to college, this is probably your easiest route. And this is the route that's going to get you from negative to positive the fastest. To your point, like I said, we have to just be one. We have to have our business hat on at all times. I think we have had too many years of partying, kicking it, and wasted time
Wasted
as
time.
as a community. So I don't have much to say. My conversation is really short. I don't have a lot of small talk, but I've never been a big small talk person.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I'm here for a purpose. If you were in my, it's either you're going to help me get along my road or get out my way, and it's
Man,
just that simple.
just me sitting
So
out there
um,
doing that.
I have had all my fun. When I say I have no FOMO, I have had the fun of fun. So I want to go somewhere where one, I can have a good dinner, meet good people. I feel like we have to start one, partying with a purpose, eating with the purpose, networking with the purpose. If there's no reason for me to be in this room and there's no connections
I
to
thought that
business
was
to be
just me.
made, then why am I here? So ultimately, if we can get enough people that want to be in the same environment, and now we start to cultivate some things together, it makes it worth it to go out. But to go out just to go out is a waste of my time at this point.
It's a
I know it sounds so crazy because I did it for 15 years. But as a person I was never the club. It was always a business for me. And people
Mhm,
will tell you that the lifestyle didn't really appease me. The money did. And then at the
mhm,
point the money became not worth it. So it just became not worth my time.
right.
Because you said you essentially grow out of it. Or nice restaurants like a charter house, which I do
And
own,
that's what I'm about to
which
get
I
to the
yeah,
charter house
which I
right
do
now.
own.
Uh,
So and it's refreshing to see these people that we want to come out. They here, they just don't have a lot of places to go. You know what I mean? And so if we can create more places of that kind of ilk, then man, we're gonna be well on our way. But there was a time when you can come to Cleveland and my friends would fly in town and we can go to 10, 15 different places. And
mhm,
this my guys, it's not like that anymore.
no,
It's not like that anymore. And what they're applying to you in a book, that's not real life because they don't take into account that, hey, what happens if payroll is short? Everything you've taught here, you don't figure it out. What happens if there's an injury? What happens if products are backed up? There are so many things that this book can't prepare you for the real trials of being a business owner. And
mhm,
so I would always have gripes with my teachers because I one was saying, well, if you don't own a business, how can you teach about owning a business? Because you don't know the pitfalls of what you go through.
exactly.